Alright, so today we're doing an oil change on the Copart Expedition, which is doing pretty well. No major issues since I fixed all the air conditioners finally. Let's look at something quick. What mileage are we up to? 132. So she doesn't get driven a whole heck of a lot. She's got about 6,000 miles on it since I built it. And but the only thing that doesn't work is this stupid lock popper failed again. So whatever, not that big a deal. All the rest of them work. But yeah, we're just doing an oil change on it today. I expect it to be miserable because the last 4.6 I did on a pickup truck was a disaster. But it was a two-wheel drive. And the two-wheel drive has the oil filter coming off the 4.6 down here facing the wheel well. And you kind of have to pull the wheel off to get to it. Now my 5.4, my old one, that oil filter is actually up underneath the fender behind the headlight practically, or behind the bumper on the driver's side. It is so easy to get to. It's beautiful. And this one is a little unexpected. This one, the oil filter is right in the front. And from what I can tell, this plastic thing is an oil drip tray. So I guess you just take that off and it dumps oil all over the place. And you let it run off, you change your filter. So that's what we're doing today. I got the oil drainer back there. It's just a 13mm bolt to get the drain plug out. And in about a minute, we're going to pull that off and see if it drains the way I think it does. Otherwise, we're just going to make a disastrous mess all over the place. Now, there's no good way to really get to this thing with a strap wrench or anything, so I am trying one of my weird oil filter removal tools, and we're going to see if it works. Yeah, she's turning. Let's see if that's good enough to get it off by hand. Yeah, it is. Oh, perfect. Alright, so that tray doesn't do a damn thing. I don't know what that's there for. Okay. Alright. Well, the oil filter is loose. And so now we're going to finish taking that off, make a mess, and put it all back together. So I'm putting 530 into this, even though cap says 520. And the main reason for that is my 97, which has a 2-valve modular in it, came from the factory rated for 530. And one of the later years, 98 or 99, Ford needed to increase its fleet fuel mileage. And the way they did that is they started putting 520 in these cars. So there's no real reason other than Ford needing its CAFE rating to be higher to run the 520, especially down here in the south where it can get well over 100 degrees during the summer and it very rarely gets below freezing. There's no reason to run that thinner oil. And I like it. You know, I'd much rather have a little bit thicker oil, maybe get a tick less fuel economy out of these things, which, I mean, hell, you're lucky to get 17 anyway. And then not have to worry about, you know, super thin oil, maybe having the, you know, the camshaft bearings or any of the other bearings in this thing may be having an issue with the oil. So that's why I run 530 in these. There she is. All changed. Everything ready to go. So should be good for another year or so.